I'm Carrie Bammer, and I am the Animal Care Manager here at the Humane Society of South Central Michigan. We are located at 2500 Watkins Road, Battle Creek, Michigan, 49015. Our hours of operation are Tuesday through Friday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are closed to the public on Sundays and Mondays. You can reach the shelter by calling 269-963-1796, and you can also visit our website at www.hs-scm.org. If you see any of the animals today that you are interested in, we cannot always guarantee that they will be available by the time that you see this, so you would always want to call the shelter at the number that I've given you, or you can always visit our website to see what animals that we have here that are available. Please call the shelter to find out more information on any of the animals that you see today that you liked. And thank you for watching. This is Bobby. Bobby is a male domestic short hair. He was born in November of 2013. Bobby can be a little shy to new situations. He may do better in a little bit of a quieter household. Children should be at least 9 to 10 years or older. He's very playful, and he seems to get along pretty well with the other cats here in the room. He most likely will adjust to another cat in your home as long as there's plenty of space for them both. He would probably do well with a dog as long as it is cat social and it is not a high energy dog. Bobby is a very nice boy, and he will make a great companion for the right person, couple, or family. This is Turbo. Turbo is a male domestic shorthair. He was born in September of 2013. Turbo is a very nice cat. He's affectionate from time to time. He is playful with the other cats. He would do well in a household with other cats. He would do well with another cat if he was adopted with another cat from here. He most likely will adjust to a dog as long as it's cat friendly. Turbo would do best with kids that are 8 years and older and are respectful of him. And this is Turbo. This is Fluff. Fluff is a female domestic long hair. She was born in August of 2013. Fluff is a very playful cat. She most likely would do best as the only cat in the home. Although she tolerates the other cats here in the room, she may be okay in the household with another cat as long as there's plenty of space, plenty of windows for them to each have their own, and plenty of toys so they can each have their own. She most likely will adjust to a dog as long as it is cat friendly and it is not a high energy dog. Children should be at least 9 to 10 years or older in Fluff's house. She does not mind being groomed. She actually enjoys when the volunteers and the staff brush her. She can be kind of temperamental from time to time, so it's really hard to know what sets her off just because it happens at random times. But she is very playful, and she is very, very good with the customers that come in. So she will make a very nice companion for the right person, couple, or family. And this is Fluff. This is Pixie. Pixie is a domestic longhair. She was born in July of 2013. Pixie would do best in a household as the only cat. She does tolerate the other cats, but I think she would probably prefer to be the only. As you can tell, she's pretty playful from time to time. She would most likely do best with kids that are 10 years and older and are respectful of her. She most likely will tolerate a dog as long as it is cat friendly and it is not a high energy dog. Pixie will make a very nice companion for the right person, couple, or family. And as you can tell, she is very, very pretty. She doesn't mind being groomed from time to time. But she is another cat that can be a little temperamental from time to time. But it could be just because she's annoyed with being in this room with so many other cats. In your household, after you build the trust with her, she most likely will be a very nice companion. And this is Pixie. This is Maverick. Maverick is a domestic long-haired male. He was born in May of 2013. Maverick is a very distinguished gentleman. He waits his turn for the most time. He can be very vocal when he wants attention or when he's trying to get your attention. He came in as a stray, and as you can tell, he does have a little damage to his ears. We're not exactly sure how that happened. He does get an ear infection from time to time because the air cannot get into his canals to dry him out, so moisture builds up. He is fine with taking his medication, and just keeping his ears cleaned on a regular basis would probably cut down on a lot of that. He is a very affectionate boy. He most likely will tolerate another cat in the household, and he would most likely do well with a dog in the home, as long as it is not a high energy dog and it is cat friendly. Maverick would probably do best with kids that are 8 years and older and are respectful of him. And this is Maverick. This is Styles. Styles is a male domestic short hair, and he was born in April of 2013. Styles has been here since just a baby. He is one of our cats that is overlooked on a regular basis. He is very sweet. He would do well in a household with other cats. You would probably see a lot more personality once he gets into a home and he gets familiar with the area. He most likely will adjust to a dog as long as it is cat friendly. He would do well with children that are at least somewhere between the age of 6 to 8 years and older and are respectful of him. Styles is going to make an awesome companion for the right person, couple, or family. He just really needs somebody to come in and spend a little time with him. He's very affectionate, he's very playful, and he has a lot to offer a family. And this is Styles. This little black female is Arugula. She was born in April of 2014. Arugula is a very quiet cat. She seems to do well with other cats here in the room and most likely will adjust to a cat in your home as long as it is cat friendly. Arugula would really need that in her home to be accepted by the other cats in the household. She most likely would be okay with a dog as long as it was cat friendly and it was not a high energy. She will do well with kids that are 8 years and older and are respectful of her. She's a very nice girl. She's very playful and she is affectionate once she gets to know you, but she is a little reserved. She just really needs a house of her very own and time to adjust, and she will make a great companion. And this is Arugula. This is Rusty. Rusty is a male domestic short hair, and he was born in January of 2013. Rusty is front declawed. He does very, very well with the other cats here in the room, and he is very, very social. He most likely will do well with children that are 6 to 8 years and older and are respectful of him. I know that he was in a foster home for some time, and there were dogs that were there, so he will most likely adjust to a dog as long as it is cat friendly. And they're introduced properly and slowly. Rusty is a real main attraction here in the cat room because he seeks out everyone. He is very, very social, and he will be one that will want to sit in your lap. He will want to sit next to you while you're on the computer and possibly climb onto your laptop and mess up all of your work that you're doing. If you are a person who wants more of a reserved cat, Rusty may not be the best fit for you. But if you really want a social and affectionate cat, Rusty would be perfect. And this is Rusty. This is Chrissy. Chrissy is a domestic long-haired calico. She was born in November of 2010. Chrissy is a very, very affectionate cat. She does not really like being around all the other cats, and so we've kind of got a few of the scared ones set aside in our usual kitten cage, but for right now we're going to call it the scared cat cage. She will do well in a home that has less commotion. She would most likely do well as the only cat. She'll tolerate a dog as long as it is cat friendly, and they're introduced properly and slowly, and you allow her for plenty of time to adjust. She would do well with kids that are older just because of I'm not exactly sure what she was used to. If the children are younger and they're used to being around cats, she most likely will be fine with them. But if they're very rambunctious, it may be a little too much commotion. Chrissy will make an awesome companion for the right person, couple, or family. And you can tell she's very, very social, and she loves to be petted, and she loves being touched. And this is Chrissy. This is Smudget. Smudget is about 4 years old. She is also in the calming cage. She had one owner, and her owner had to go into an assisted living, and where she was going, she could not take her. She's very affectionate, but yet she's not really used to being around all the other cats, so she's a little nervous. She most likely would do well in a home with older children or no children. She may be okay with other cats if there's only one or two. Smudget is front declawed, so she would do best in a home with other cats that are front declawed. She is very sweet and she is very affectionate, but she will need time to adjust to her new surroundings. If she was used to an older person that had less commotion, that might be a good fit for her. Smudget most likely will adjust to a dog as long as they're introduced properly. So this is Smudget, and she is ready for adoption. This is Tina. Tina is a female domestic shorthair, and she was born in July of 2013. Tina is a very quiet girl. She would like a very quiet home to go into. I know that she was in a home with other cats, and she would probably do well in a home with other cats as long as you allow her plenty of time to get used to her surroundings. She would do well with older children, and she most likely will do well with a dog as long as it is cat friendly and they are introduced properly. Tina can be independent, but yet she is very affectionate. She may enjoy being a lap cat in a very quiet home. This is Tina, and she is very, very sweet. This is Bluebell. Bluebell is a domestic short-haired. She was born in January of 2011. Bluebell's owner passed away very suddenly, and she needed a place to go, and so she came to the Humane Society. Bluebell is a special adoption as she is deaf. She does pretty well with the other cats here in the room. She is adjusted pretty well. We just kind of keep her in the calming area so that way there's not a whole lot of hustle and bustle. She loves affection. She loves to have her belly rubbed. She's not real fond of being picked up. I was told by the daughter of the woman that was her owner. She really enjoyed sitting in her mom's lap. So she would make a very nice lap cat for the right person. She most likely will tolerate a dog as long as they are introduced properly and slowly, but it would be best if the dog was a little bit older and was used to being around cats. I think that with time, Bluebell will make herself at home in a new place, but she just needs to get used to her surroundings, and she needs a patient owner, and this is Bluebell. This is Oreo. Oreo is a female domestic shorthair. She was born in November of 2010. Oreo is a very funny cat. She would do best as probably the only cat in her new home. She's very affectionate. She seems to like little boys. When little boys come in, she seems to really like giving little boys kisses. We actually have some pictures of her doing that. She would do well with kids that are 8 years and older. She most likely will tolerate a dog as long as it's cat friendly and there's plenty of space for both of them in the household. Oreo is very vocal, and she is also very playful. This is Oreo. This big guy is Frank. Frank is a male domestic shorthair, and he was born in August of 2011. Frank was actually found here at the Humane Society out on the trails. He was actually quite skinny when he came in, and he's actually really enjoying having a regular meal. If you can tell that he has put on quite a bit of weight. Frank would probably do well in a home, maybe with another cat. He is not real fussy. He will, from time to time, spends time grooming with Turbo. It just really depends. But he is not a real fussy cat. He may do okay in a household with a dog as long as it is cat friendly. He would probably do really well in a home with someone who just really wants one cat. He would make a great apartment cat. He can be very affectionate from time to time. It just really depends. I really don't think that he likes being in the room with this many cats. I think it makes him uncomfortable, and he's probably not real fond of young children. So I would say kids that are probably 10 or 11 years or older and have been around cats, and they're respectful of him. And this is Frank. This is Mona. Mona is about 1 year old. She is a domestic long hair. We were told that she was Maine Coon when she came in, and she could have some Maine Coon in her, but it's hard to tell. She is a very sweet cat. She came in with some of her kittens, which they've all been adopted. She most likely will do well in a household with another cat as long as it is cat friendly. She most likely will adjust to a dog as long as they're introduced properly and slowly. She may do best with children that are 10 years and older and are quiet and are respectful of her. She is new to the room, so it's really hard to say how well and how fast she will adjust. And it makes it a little bit easier when we can observe her with some of the volunteers and the customers that do come in. Gives us a little better idea of what she might be like in a home. But as you can tell, she's very, very pretty. She does have the longer hair, so she will require regular grooming. And this is Mona. This is Zerai. Zerai is a domestic long-haired female. She was born in May of 2012. Zerai would most likely do best as the only cat in her new home. She tolerates the other cats here in the room, but I think that she would really prefer to have a home of her very own. She most likely will tolerate a dog as long as they're introduced properly and slowly, and the dog is not a super hyper, a puppy, and it's used to being around cats. Children, she would do best with kids that are at least 11 years and older. She does not mind being groomed from time to time. Vet care might be a little one of those things where she will not like going to the vet, but she does tolerate it. She is a little reserved from time to time, but she can get playful. So I'm thinking that once she gets into a home, you're going to see a whole lot of personality come out in her that we just don't see here at the shelter because it's too busy and there's too many cats. But this is Zerai, and she is waiting for her forever home. This is Cece. Cece is domestic short hair. She was born in August of 2011. Cece would do best as the only cat in her new home. She may tolerate a dog as long as they are introduced properly and slowly. She would do well with kids that are at least 8 years and older. She is very sweet. She is playful. She will make a great companion for the right person, couple, or family. She is independent, but yet she really likes the attention. And this is Cece.
AccessVision, your voice, your community.